You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone right here. Right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a ride or die. You need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby. Look no further, it's right here. Ooh. You just need a ride or die.
Okay, I think I got everything set up perfectly. All right, so we are going to do our dinner now. I guess it's dinner. So I actually have chicken thighs in here, so we're gonna eat that. So I have around 420 grams full of chicken thigh in here. Chicken thigh itself is quite high in fats, so if you're adding that into your meals, then take that into consideration. Also, you can trim off like some excess fat that's on there, but I've already accounted for the fat more or less in here. So yeah. Also, as much as I love the chicken breasts and turkey breasts, I enjoy moist meat more. And well, the chicken breasts and turkey breasts are not the moistiest part of the meat, so sometimes you just gotta switch things up, just like right now. Okay, so basically cut it into cubes. That's how I do it. All right, how do I season my chicken thigh? It's actually pretty simple. So here I have lemon pepper. I like to add a little bit of honey onto my meat. Not onto my meat, onto the meat that I cook. Then I also need salt, which is magically right here. Then I want to add a bit of a baking powder and also a little bit of soy sauce. And a tiny bit of flour as well, which I forgot. All right. So I'm not gonna make like fried chicken, but I'm gonna make this little battered chicken. So I'm just gonna dump the lemon pepper in here. My problem is I always under season food because I am always thinking that, oh my god, that's so much pepper. Oh my god, that's so much salt. But in the end, honestly, it's always too little. That's salt done. A little bit of honey, like that, nothing too crazy. A little bit of soy sauce, boom, like that. Again, I'm not adding like ridiculous amounts of everything. I'm just gonna add a little bit. And little bit of, I'm not sure why I'm adding baking powder. I just saw like a recipe that uses it, and then I started using it as well. For some reason, I'm not sure what it actually does there, but maybe it helps bind. No, that's the flour that binds. And then add flour, nicely covered, and then a little bit of water. And then we jump in with our hands and we massage our meat. Make it drink up all the juices. That's how you make your meat juicy. You gotta get your hands dirty. All right, so it looks, how the frick am I gonna show it? It looks something like this now. It looks like meat, but it's just covered in flour and all the things that I added here. And that will now sit here for like 15 minutes. It'll continue absorbing the juices. So that's what I'm gonna plan on meal prepping as well. I'm planning on making a huge amount of that. So it'll last for like a week, because meal prepping for like 2 weeks is ridiculous, because your food is not gonna last for 2 weeks. That's what I thought in the beginning. I'm gonna make my whole month's worth of food at once, but I was like, wait a minute, my meat is not gonna last for a month in the fridge, so I need to freeze my food. At the end of like 1 week, it's actually still pushing it, but at least you shove it in the fridge and it'll be fine. You're not gonna get any belly aches from it. 2 weeks is crazy though. So that's that. And I also have my rice in here in this big tub, like that. It's like I said, this is just chicken stock, rice, seasoning, and then carrots. For my salad, I was thinking about making cucumber, tomato, and lettuce. I bought 2 heads of lettuce, and somehow they are all gone. So I think my partner used it all up for something, which is fine. I was just thinking that I have it. Also, I'm a lazy cutter, so I'm gonna use a food processor to cut all my vegetables. I think that's good. Just wash it. Oh, that's a thick cucumber. Is it gonna fit in here? Jesus! Wait, I think I jammed my cucumber stuck in here. Holy shit. Holy fuck, I did. Okay, let's do it this way. Right, and then we add a couple of tomatoes in here. I don't really like tomatoes that much. And just like that, I have my salad. So I have a very basic salad here. Then I will have rice, and then I will cook this. And that is going to be my dinner. And that's it. Alright, so here we have dinner. We have around 200 grams of rice. We have around 250 grams of chicken thigh. And then we have the vegetables. Alright, welcome to the snack time. So for snack, I'm gonna have this yogurt that I mentioned during the breakfast prep. It's not too bad. It's like 14 grams of fat. Well, that's bad actually. 14.6 grams of protein, and that's all I really know. It's around 300 calories, so that's fine for me. And then I also have this 1 apple. And let's see. I want to go through my exercises today as well while I'm doing this. So first exercise, so it's going to be leg power core day. I'm basically doing 3 days on, which is the first day is the pull explosive upper day. Day B is leg power core, and day C is push and handstand. Core also included. So today we start off with trap bar jump squats. 5 sets of 3 reps and 15% of your 1 rep max. So that's going to be interesting. I've never done any sort of jumping exercises before. So this is how I'm going to start this off with. Kind of worried about it, but I'm kind of curious to do it, or excited to do it. But we'll see about that 15% of 1 rep max, if we are able to do that today or not. That is followed up by hack squats, 4 sets of 6 reps with focus on the eccentric tempo. So we will go 5 seconds down and then explode up and then straight back down. So it's going to be 5, 0, and 0. So 5 seconds down, 0 seconds up, and no hold at the top. So it's straight back down. Follow it up with Romanian deadlift, which is going to be also focused on the eccentric tempo. So that's going to be 4 seconds down, 0 seconds up, so explode up, and then no stopping at the top, straight back down. Then after that, we're going to go into Bulgarian split squats, which is going to suck. If I would have to name one exercise that I hate the most, it would be the split squats. But it's in the program, so I need to do it. So it's going to be 3 sets of 8 reps per leg, and it's going to be quad focused. So we're going to go straight down. We're not going to go down in an angle. We're basically focusing on going straight down, both legs. Then after that, it's lying leg curl, 3 sets of 12. So we get a little bit of rest by laying down, but our little hamstrings are still going to have to work hard. Then we're going to do calf raises, 3 sets of 15, because calves love reps. So I think legs in general actually enjoy reps. So I think leg reps should be higher in general, especially calves as well. Calves just love reps. And then we're going to finish it off with something that I've never heard of before called McGrill Big 3 Circuit. 2 rounds of that. It basically consists of 3 exercises. It's going to be, first one, it's going to be a bit of a crunch, but it's not a crunch. It's more like a focused crunch. Second is going to be a side plank. And the third one, I don't know how to explain. So you will have to see it once I actually upload the footage of that, which is tonight. And that's it for today. So I am really excited about the trap bar jump. Kind of worried, but excited as well. It will gas me up pretty fast. I'm assuming I'm gonna be like dead after the 3rd set, lying on the ground, gasping for breath most likely, but that's the plan and that's what we'll try to go with. I'll write down how I felt at the end of each set as I'm working out, so I can maybe adjust things here and there to my level. Yes. But that is it. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this. And then it's after lunch, which is gonna be, I'm gonna have rice, I'm gonna have vegetables. I know it sounds like, no, it's not gonna be rice. It's gonna be rice that has been cooked in stock. I think you would call it like chicken stock. And then I have like carrots already sliced into that. But I also will have extra vegetables, and then I will either have turkey or chicken thighs, depending what I took out. Because I usually buy my meat around 2 weeks advance, and then I just freeze it. The quality suffers a tiny bit, but you know, you just learn how to deal with it, I guess. At least I did. I know how to make it moist, back moist again, because if it freezes, usually the moist, what the hell was that sound? Usually the moisture suffers, but if you know how to get it back up, then that's not an issue. But yeah, that's snack day then, or snack time. All right, so we are back from the gym, and I didn't prepare my post-workout meal before I went to the gym, so I need to do it now. But the gym session was pretty good. Can't really complain. I felt like dying, but it's fine. All right, so around 250 grams of cottage cheese in the fruit processor. Obviously whey protein, can't forget about that. One little scoop of that. Why are you staring at me?
I'm not staring, I'm staring at the camera.
Oh, you're staring at the camera?
When you're picking up something from
What?
the shelf, when you're picking up something from the shelf, you can't see your face. You know that, right?
Oh, it's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
I don't know why I have this on. It's fine. Trust me, most of my videos are just my face covered by the cat.
You're going to edit it.
Edit what?
It's fine that we're talking.
Okay, so, whoa, what was, I added honey now. I also added a tiny bit of milk in here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Berries, frozen berries, of course. Zero that. Damn, 150. That might be a bit overkill, but it's fine. I'll survive that. Jesus. And then the loud part. Eventually it stops fighting. And it's ready. Oh, shit. How much do you think is here? 5 grams? It's fine. You know what? I'm not gonna be fancy. I'm just gonna eat it straight out of the bowl. Don't do this at home. This is dangerous. I just washed my hands, just to be clear. I'll worry about that later. And there we go. We have this beautiful little, I don't want to call it yogurt because it's not yogurt. It's like a mousse. Delicious mousse. And that is all. It's so much better if you just make it and you eat it straight away than if you let it stay in the fridge. I think from now on, I'll just make it after workout. Anyways, but we did our first tramp jumping today, which was very exhaustive. It kind of overloaded my nervous system in the beginning because every exercise after that felt like a struggle. But we made it through. I did skip the leg curls because at that point I was like, I was ready to throw up, and I don't believe in working out to the point where you need to throw up. So I just skipped it for now. I just need to readjust maybe some reps or sets here and there so I can implement it afterwards into my workout. But other than that, it was a good day, can't complain. And yeah, after this I'm gonna make the breakfast. You already seen the breakfast, so I don't feel like recording it because I have nothing really to talk about as of yet. But yeah, we'll see. So that's the day 2 done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Day 3? Yeah. Well, day 3 for you. For me, it's gonna be today 4. But yeah, we'll figure it out. And that was it. Peace. I don't know how to end my videos yet, so I'm just gonna say peace or bye.